Facing an unplanned pregnancy can be one of the most challenging and emotionally complex experiences a person might encounter. The moment those two lines appear on a test, or a doctor confirms the news, a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions can surge: shock, fear, confusion, uncertainty, even excitement. Every individual's circumstances are unique, shaped by personal values, relationships, financial stability, health, cultural background, and future aspirations. In such a moment, it's crucial to remember that no one is alone, and there is no universal, right, answer. What matters most is making a decision that feels authentic and sustainable for the individual, guided by accurate information, compassion, and support. This speech aims to explore the options available, not to prescribe a path, but to illuminate the possibilities, challenges, and resources that can help someone navigate this deeply personal journey. When confronted with an unplanned pregnancy, the first step is often to pause and breathe. It's natural to feel overwhelmed, but giving oneself permission to process the news without immediate pressure can create mental space to consider the next steps. Confirming the pregnancy with a healthcare provider is essential, as they can offer medical insights, discuss timelines, and address any health concerns. Once the pregnancy is confirmed, the individual is faced with three primary options: continuing the pregnancy and choosing to parent, continuing the pregnancy and placing the child for adoption, or terminating the pregnancy through abortion. Each choice carries its own emotional, physical, and practical implications, and the weight of these considerations varies from person to person. Choosing to parent is a path that many individuals embrace, even when the pregnancy is unexpected. This decision often involves reflecting on one's readiness to take on the lifelong responsibilities of raising a child. Parenting requires emotional resilience, financial stability, and a support system. For some, the idea of becoming a parent, though initially daunting, becomes a source of joy and purpose. However, it's important to realistically assess the challenges. Financial planning is a critical component. Raising a child involves costs like healthcare, education, housing, and daily necessities. Some may need to explore government assistance programs, childcare subsidies, or community resources to ease the burden. Emotional readiness is another factor. Parenting demands patience, sacrifice, and adaptability, and it's okay to acknowledge feelings of uncertainty or fear. Building a support network, whether through family, friends, parenting groups, or counseling, can provide encouragement and practical help. For those who choose to parent, prenatal care becomes a priority. Regular medical checkups, nutritional guidance, and mental health support are vital for both the parent and the developing child. Access to healthcare providers who offer non-judgmental care can make a significant difference, especially for those facing socioeconomic barriers or systemic inequities. Creating a birth plan, exploring childcare options, and considering how education or career goals might adapt are all part of the preparation. It's also important to address the emotional journey. Connecting with others who have navigated unplanned parenting, journaling, or seeking therapy can help process complex emotions. While the road may be challenging, many find unexpected strength and fulfillment in parenting, discovering resilience they didn't know they had. Adoption is another option for those who wish to continue the pregnancy but are not ready or able to parent. This choice allows another family to raise the child, and it can be an act of profound love and selflessness. The adoption process varies widely, offering flexibility to meet the birth parent's needs and preferences. Open adoption, for instance, allows ongoing contact between the birth parents, the child, and the adoptive family through letters, photos, or visits. Closed adoption maintains privacy, with no contact between parties, while semi-open adoption might involve mediated communication through an agency. Each type has its own emotional dynamics, and the decision depends on what feels most comfortable for the birth parent. Navigating adoption begins with selecting a reputable agency or attorney who prioritizes the birth parent's rights and well-being. Agencies often provide counseling, legal guidance, and financial assistance for medical expenses or living costs during the pregnancy. It's crucial to understand one's legal rights, including the revocation period, the window of time during which a birth parent can change the decision after placement. Emotional preparation is key, as placing a child for adoption can evoke grief, guilt, or relief, sometimes all at once. Support groups or therapy can help process these feelings, and many agencies offer post-placement counseling. For some, adoption is a way to provide their child with opportunities they might not currently be able to offer, while honoring their own circumstances. It's a decision that requires courage and introspection, but one that can lead to healing and peace over time. The third option, abortion, is a medical procedure that ends a pregnancy. This choice is often surrounded by intense societal debate, which can amplify feelings of stigma or isolation. However, it's important to approach the topic with factual clarity and empathy. Abortion is a safe and common healthcare procedure when performed by qualified professionals, and individuals have the right to make this choice without judgment. The availability and legality of abortion vary by region, so understanding local laws and access points is critical. In some areas, restrictions may limit the gestational age at which abortion is permitted or require waiting periods, while other regions offer broader access. There are two primary types of abortion: medication abortion and procedural abortion. Medication abortion, often used in the first trimester, involves taking prescribed pills that induce a process similar to a miscarriage. This method is typically done at home, with follow-up care to ensure completeness. Procedural abortion, performed in a clinic or hospital, involves a minor surgical procedure to remove the pregnancy tissue. Both methods are highly safe and effective, with minimal risks when conducted under medical supervision. Aftercare may involve rest, monitoring for complications, and emotional support. Choosing abortion can evoke a range of emotions: relief, sadness, ambivalence, or confidence. Some individuals feel certain immediately, while others grapple with the decision. There is no correct emotional response, and feelings may evolve over time. Accessing non-judgmental counseling or talking to trusted loved ones can help in processing the experience. It's also vital to be aware of crisis pregnancy centers that may not provide medically accurate information, and instead seek care from licensed healthcare providers. For many, abortion is a way to prioritize their current responsibilities, health, or future goals, and it's a decision that deserves respect and support. Regardless of the path chosen, emotional and practical support is indispensable. Counseling services, whether through therapists, hotlines, or community organizations, offer a safe space to explore feelings and fears. Professional counselors can help individuals weigh their options without bias, addressing concerns about relationships, career, education, or mental health. Support groups connect people with others who have faced similar decisions, fostering a sense of community and shared understanding. Open conversations with partners, family, or friends can also provide comfort, though it's important to remember that the final decision rests with the individual. No one should feel pressured to conform to others' expectations. Financial and logistical resources play a significant role in decision-making. Many organizations offer assistance with medical costs, housing, transportation, or childcare. For those considering parenting, programs like WIC, Women, Infants, and Children, or Medicaid in the United States can provide nutritional and healthcare support. Adoption agencies often cover prenatal expenses, and abortion funds exist to help individuals access care despite financial barriers. Researching local and national resources, or reaching out to social workers, can uncover valuable support systems. Time is another critical factor. While some decisions feel urgent, especially in regions with restrictive abortion laws, it's important to take the time needed to reflect. Rushing can lead to regret or unresolved emotions. Writing pros and cons, meditating, or discussing with a counselor can clarify thoughts. However, being mindful of legal or medical deadlines is also necessary, particularly for abortion or adoption processes that have specific timelines. Cultural, religious, or familial beliefs may heavily influence the decision-making process. Some individuals face external pressure to choose a particular option, while others struggle with internal conflicts between personal desires and community expectations. It's okay to seek guidance from spiritual leaders or cultural advisors, provided they respect the individual's autonomy. Ultimately, the choice must align with the individual's own values and circumstances, even if it diverges from external expectations. The long-term implications of each option are worth considering. Parenting is a lifelong commitment that transforms one's identity and daily life. Adoption can lead to ongoing emotional journeys, as birth parents navigate their relationship with the decision over time. Abortion, too, may have lasting emotional or physical effects, though many report feeling resolution and relief. There is no universal outcome. Each person's experience is unique. Acknowledging this complexity is part of making an informed choice. In the end, the core of this decision lies in self-compassion and honesty. There is no shame in any choice. Each is valid and deserving of dignity. What matters most is that the decision is made freely, with access to accurate information and supportive care. For those who feel isolated, remember that countless others have walked this path, and help is available. Healthcare providers, counselors, and advocacy organizations are dedicated to offering guidance without judgment. To anyone facing this crossroads, you are stronger than you know. Your feelings are valid, your choices are yours to make, and your well-being matters above all else. Take each step with the knowledge that you are not alone, and that whatever decision you make, it is a testament to your courage and capacity to navigate life's unpredictability. Trust yourself, seek support, and allow space for healing and growth, wherever your path may lead.